What's going on, guys? Today's going to be a little bit of a different video. I'm going to be doing something more of like a rant or a speech. So if you're not a part of the DC genre on Roblox or you don't know anything about it, you can click off this video. This really doesn't pertain to you, so yeah, just a little disclaimer. Basically today I'm going to be doing something that most people, or I know all people in this genre on Roblox will not do, which is basically show my face and kind of explain the problems that are currently plaguing our community and what we can do to fix it. It's been a really serious problem because I've seen a lot of people uh, fall into like deep depressions because of others bullying them, because of others treating them wrong, and overall everybody's just fighting one big war against each other, and I don't feel like that's right. It's also one of the main reasons I've moved to Marvel in these past few weeks is because this genre is really just it's just not okay. It's toxic and it needs to be fixed. Now, a lot of people believe that it can't be fixed. A lot of people believe that this genre cannot be fixed, and I don't believe that. I believe we can together fix this genre. But I believe that there are many individuals that, because of different reasons like arrogance, because of hatred towards another, will not band together and help each other. Now, another good cause of why nobody's helping each other is because obviously there have been past conflicts that people cannot move past. And that's one of the first points I kind of want to talk about is that honestly, one way we can just sit down and help each other is if we forgive and forget. Now, I'm not saying that everyone else is bad, and I'm not. I've done really shitty things on this game, and like I've 100%, I own up to my mistakes. I keylogged Sean back a while back. I've also IP tracked. I introduced exploiting to this genre. I've done some pretty bad things, and I'm not saying I haven't. I'm probably one of the causes of why this genre is kind of broken up as it is now. I'm not going to lie about that. But I feel like if we all just sit down and band together, we can actually kind of fix things. Recently, there have been groups called like the Rose Society or other groups, even like the Hoax Gang, have been running around and killing, or I guess quote unquote killing heroes that are arcane or doing bad things. And to that I say, if you really want to make a change, can't we all just team up and help each other? Honestly, I think like if we all just join together and fix the reputation that our genre has and help each other out, then we could fix a lot of problems from the genre. But I think a lot of people don't want to do that. Honestly, I'm just honestly challenging you guys to drop all your hate towards one another. Because I know for a fact that if we all just sit down and help each other, talk to each other, drop all that, forgive and forget, um, then we'll be able to move forward. When I was 10 back, I started playing Roblox, and I really didn't know what my goal was in the game. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. And I found the DC genre, and it was in its earlier stages, so I was really excited. I was like, wow, I've never really been into superheroes, so I was like, this could be cool. I joined in, and all it was people fighting each other, people on alts. And I'm being a kind of a hypocrite when I'm saying alts because am I'm a very bad perpetrator of that as well. I used to use alts a lot, and that was really my fault. But I believe that it's not right, you know? We shouldn't all be fighting each other if we're in the same genre, if we want the same things. If we were here to fight the same things, we shouldn't want to fight each other. Um, One thing I believe that is a big problem is alts today, but it's also the fact of people using them for bad use. Now, alts to me aren't that bad. It's people make alts for different reasons, to escape, to give themselves a different name, to hide their past mistakes, and that's not, to me, that's not really a big deal. But it's when people make alts and use them for bad purposes, such as IP leaking or being like a villain or just overall just bad things. I just feel like And again, I'm moving back to that point of just forgive and forget. I don't understand why people can't just forgive and forget, help people out, just like move past all of our past mistakes, because we've all done bad things. Like that's not unnoticed. We've all made mistakes. Like you can't find one person on this game and say they haven't made a mistake at least once. I mean, everyone's gonna make mistakes. Everyone's gonna screw up. We're all human. We're not all just robots. We're humans, and we all make mistakes. And people can't. I think everyone just needs to realize that if we all just sat down and just said we're all at fault here, we all screwed up, one way or another, we're all pieces to the puzzle that is the downfall of our own community. At that moment only can we come together and help each other out and fix this community. I have hope for this community. I really enjoy this community. I love the DC genre. I love everything about it. But if we're just going to sit here and we're going to complain and we're going to fight each other and we're just going to take different sides and plot against each other, what's the point? What's the point of the genre? A lot of reasons I don't understand why people stick around the genre is, like, why would you stick around if you're complaining about hatred, drama, and all of this is going on? Why would you stick around and when all of these bad things are happening and you're complaining about it when you can make that executive decision to just leave? Personally, from my personal experience, I think people like the drama. I'm not really going to name any names because there's definitely quite a few people, but I think that people stick around because they like the genre, or they like the drama in the genre. And I think they just enjoy all the chaos, which to me isn't right. This community, it has a lot of chaos because it's a very small community. There aren't any big players in this community. I mean, there's clearly there's clearly definitive leaders within the genre, but there are no like big owners of like big groups or big sides of the genre. And I just feel like it's just to me it's just ridiculous. To me, it's simple. With everybody coming together and helping each other out, and kind of just saying, "Hey, I'm sorry for the past. Can we move forward?" That to me is so simple of a task. Just walking up to somebody and saying, "Hey, I'm sorry." Being mature, just overall just swallowing your pride and saying, "Hey, I screwed up, you screwed up. Can we just sit down and help each other out?" But people don't want to do that. So I'm challenging you, you people in the DC genre, and I bet at least like one of you is going to do this. Just walk up to somebody that you're enemies with, and regardless of their response, just say you're sorry. Just apologize for something. I've done this multiple times in the past, just to see what happened, and all I've gotten was bad responses. Now I've had a few good responses, and I've made friends with some people, but it's mostly bad responses. So I'm just saying, I'm challenging you to go and find an enemy of yours and just apologize. Just say you're sorry. Make amends. We're all contributors of the drama and the bad situations that have gone on in this genre. But nobody wants to own up to their mistakes. I own up to all my mistakes. I've keylogged. I've IP tracked. I have copied suits constantly, and I still am a perpetrator of that today, and I'm not going to lie. I've taken accounts. I've destroyed accounts. I've exploited multiple times with the ill intention of the server. And I'm just saying, we all need to just, and I deeply apologize that it's been my 100% fault that I've done these things. But if we can't all come together and say, "Hey, we screwed up. I screwed up, you screwed up. Let's come back together as one and team up and fix all this drama and stop it." I'm going to be honest, because I see myself as kind of a more blunt person. There are definitely sides of this genre that that to me need to kind of calm down and fix what they're doing. Now I'm going to name some people that have done things in the past. I'm not saying they're perpetrators of this now, and I'm not saying this to say they're bad people. For one, the hoax gang, they have the right intentions of fixing things, but they're going about it in a wrong way that has hurt a lot of people. I know a lot of, if you know Kane, he's Green Arrow right now. He's done a lot of bad things that have been more of or a factor of his arrogance. And again, of course, we all get like very arrogant every now and then. And I'm not trying to target anybody, but I'm saying that we all have faults. And if we all can't just sit down and come together and help each other, admit that we all screwed up, what's the point of the genre? If you don't like the genre, don't like the people in it, why are you still here? That's what I'm saying. If you don't really like it, or if you're complaining about the drama, there's no reason for you to be here. People say they want to make a difference, but it's usually just them trying to further their own goals. So, yeah, that's basically my kind of speech rant for the day. If you think I missed anything, or you want to add to something, comment down below in the comments. I'll probably be responding to all the comments. I'll be watching them closely. So if you guys want to let me know anything, probably will be doing future videos like this, just because this is stuff I really care about. Like, comment, subscribe for more, and thanks for watching.